guys, it's Nick, and it's unboxing time. This is of two jerseys that I sent off to get customized. One is a project jersey, the other was a blank jersey I got done. What happened is, the project, you'll see some images that I will get into in a few minutes. But the other is a blank Winter Classic. This is how it went. I met the guy who runs City Sport Lettering in Chicago at the Winter Classic this year. He gave me his information of when for jerseys to get sent out to him, and I went ahead and did it this time around and sent off two jerseys to get done. One where I stripped a nameplate off the jersey, which is my dad's jersey, and the other being a blank one. I wanted to get a name and number put onto it because it was actually a team issued jersey. So I went ahead and did this. I stripped a nameplate off and we nicknamed the jersey because I know the player my dad ended up getting on the jersey never played for the Hawks in this Winter Classic jersey, but his favorite player is who wore number 4. So if you know by number 4, that's a Steph Jones jersey. We ended up doing a switch of a nameplate on. So let's get into this. First, the Project Puck U Jones portion of this. So as you can see, there's a couple images on the side of the screen where I took in the process of when I stripped a nameplate off the jersey. In fact, this was the first time I ever stripped a nameplate off a jersey. My dad got this Winter Classic jersey on sale because it was right after Jones got traded, and when how Jones exited the Hawks was kind of almost hated way of him doing it. He became almost public enemy number one when it came to Blackhawk fans. Granted, he was kind of hated around the fan base already due to the fact when we traded for him, giving up a lot of money and assets to get him, that didn't really pan out. But we got Jones. Then Jones, in a matter of after the Four Nations break, basically said, I want out of here. Okay, puck you. Puck, what I'm saying. So we ended up getting this Jones jersey on sale after he was traded, and we called it Project Puck U Jones, and that's where this jersey is at. So enough with the talking about that. Let's get into this unboxing, shall we? So, as you know, one's a Winter Classic from this year that we took Steph Jones' nameplate off. And if you can think of number 4s who played for the Chicago Blackhawks, well, obviously, there's the two jerseys. You could think of a three-time Stanley Cup champion for your Chicago Blackhawks. Here's the jersey that my dad got to strip Jones off it. And to replace Jones, we got Nicholas Jarmerson put on the back of it, which honestly, it's a good choice. I get it. A little bit of jersey foul, but for my dad, he doesn't care about jersey fouls all too much, so he went with Jarmerson on the back of this jersey. It gets rid of a stink of having Steph Jones on it, so he stripped that nameplate off and got a Jarmerson nameplate put on it in replacement. So didn't have to do much by stripping a plate off it because it really isn't that hard, actually, especially if it's a factory customization, which this jersey was factory customized by Fanatics. But then we sent it off to the official jersey customizer for the Blackhawks at City Sport Lettering to get the nameplate put on with Jarmerson, and they did a phenomenal job. As for the other jersey I sent off, it is a 2017 Winter Classic. And boy, I am happy I got this jersey. It's a team issued 2017 Winter Classic, and which means it's a Reebok Edge 2.0 from the last year of Reebok, they did something interesting with the NHL Shield in their final season. That's almost a felt NHL Shield. And I really do have to say, this is an underrated Winter Classic. And if you see the A, there's only two players that would have worn the A in the Winter Classic that year: Brent Seabrook or Duncan Keith. In fact, I got a jersey with one of those players' sizes, and I went with good old number 2, Duncan Keith, on the back of this jersey. I know the customization's pretty plain on these because it's just a single layered twill, but I'm okay with that. With this one being a true throwback to like the Stan Mikita era, I really love this style of jersey. It's a good look, good jersey, and the fact that I now have a nice Duncan Keith with that is a team issued Reebok is nice to see. And it's a rare jersey as it is a team issued. This is another giveaway for a team issued tagging from Reebok. Just plain white tag on the sleeve with manufacturer sticker and right here. But this thing's an awesome jersey to have get done, and another giveaway from it being team issued. Normally, if it wasn't team issued, it would have a Reebok gray tag that says Reebok and then had the Made in Canada tag. That's removed and just has the Made in Canada size tag right here. And it's another great jersey in the collection. They did a phenomenal job on these two jerseys for what I wanted. The Jones jersey getting changed into Jarmerson, and obviously this blank 2017 Winter Classic into a Duncan Keith. So let's try on the Keith. And here's the 2017 Winter Classic Duncan Keith jersey. Fits great, looks great. On the baggier side, which for Made in Canada team issued, it's supposed to fit a little baggier. And I love this thing. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts are on this jersey and this one getting changed from Steph Jones to Nicholas Jarmerson. And I want to say, again, I sent these off to City Sport Lettering, who do the on ice jerseys for the Blackhawks. I believe the on field jerseys for the Cubs and Bears. I can't be quoted there. I'm 90% sure he does that, but I do know for sure he does the Chicago Blackhawk jerseys. So he did a great job. And again, thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, let's go Hawks!